Hello guys and welcome to F1 2021. In preparation for the F122 game, as announcement, I have pre-ordered the game, so I will get it early access on the 28th of June, or whatever date it is. But in preparation, we will be doing this series to prepare ourselves for the next generation game. And just try and keep ourselves in a rhythm, I guess, as far as things go, with driving an F1 car. I haven't been exactly the best as far as being consistent goes uploading on here. I'm doing my best. I am hectically busy. So yeah, 16 race seasons. I believe it was Bahrain, Imola. No, I can't even remember. I give up trying to remember. Doing chassis upgrades, because chassis is the weakest side of this car in the 2021 game, as we know. Now we go to the car reveal. I'm sure you guys already know what the McLaren looks like, but most people still love that car reveal. Any day now. So anyways, there's the car as we love it for us McLaren vans. Beautiful looking machine. Advancing through time now. Hopefully we get both of these up. God damn it, as I say it.
You were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have
Ironically, it was the one that I didn't even rush.
We need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D squad.
The one that I rushed was the one that came through. What is this? God's sake. Why do I ever love this game? Anyways, Bahrain. Let's go. Alright, so just going through the emails. As we all know, we do have to go through practice 1 for this. Otherwise, I would be doing quick practice, which will be off camera. I won't show that sort of stuff, just so I don't have that much recording that I have to fit through. And in hindsight, I did actually... never
Hello
mind.
folks, and welcome to Paddock Pass, your pre-race edition for this, the inaugural round of the 2021 Formula 1 World Championship. And I've got to say, it feels great to be back. As is tradition, there is something of an air of a first day back at school on arrival here. But it's more than that. It's a breath of fresh air. It's an element of normality in what has at times felt to be something of an abnormal world. Now, we were supposed to have a raft of new regulations this season, but as we know, they've been held back. Which does give all of these teams the opportunity to have a second bite at the cherry, one final chance to show what they can do in this era of Formula 1. But the responsibility for results, as always, falls on the drivers. But with the cars at their disposal this year being very similar to the cars they had at their disposal last year, succeed, and they of course will put it all on themselves as a display of their innate skills and abilities. But the knife cuts both ways, because if they fail to succeed, there's absolutely nowhere for them to hide. The other question, though, remains as to which of these teams has been able to do the incredible, the impossible perhaps, with these regulations and pull something out of the hat over the winter that gives them the march on their rivals. As always, we can't wait for this season to begin, but for now, from us, that's your luck.
Thank you, as always, Will Buxton, for cutting in and stating the absolute obvious. As I was saying before Buxton decided to have his little fancy show. Oh, god damn it, Jeff!
This first race of the season is always quite difficult for us trackside, and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions,
Wow, everyone
the
just wants to
happier we'll
interrupt
be.
me today. Jesus. As I was saying, I did kind of screw up. I was going to set this to be 50% races, but this one ended up being a 25%, which I'm actually going to keep because it reduces the amount of recording that I have to deal with, which on an Xbox One is a little bit of a bastard of a thing to deal with. Anyways, that's the setup. You can pause it at any time if you want to steal it from me. It is a time trial setup from Bahrain. As we head out now for our track
Let's get a few
acclimatization.
laps under our belt.
It's the start of the engine. That beautiful Mercedes. How are you? In 2021, of course. 2022, it's not entirely the best car. Heading out first in this 30-minute practice session. There we go. Car sounds beautiful. Just getting back in and used to my little sim rig with Logitech G920. And of course the game as well. I have been away from it for a little while. Still feels okay. A little bit too much, way too much curb there. And again, okay. So, anyone who wants to know what not to do at Bahrain, don't do what I just did. Simple. And god damn it, I accidentally left it on surface temp zone. I really didn't pay attention to those settings. What a genius am I. I don't even speak English properly either. Ooh. Yep, don't do that either. Lucky not to end up in the wall. Through the last turn now, getting ready to start the track acclimatization practice program. Increase the fuel mix to standard. ERS is back on. As we charge down into turn 1. Alright, turn 1 we go. Straight in, second gear. Nice and slow. Early upshift. Oh, okay, never mind. Skip that entire lap then.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this
Here we go.
circuit. This is a
We'll try it
really
again.
strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Turn 1, down to second gear. Short shift up into third. Slight bit of... never mind, didn't short shift. Guess I'm still trying things. Okay. I've completely lost my train of thought now, and I've lost where I am too. Isn't that helpful? Turn 8 I'm going with. Third gear, don't want to be in second, too much oversteer. Short shift into fourth. A little bit of overtake used. 9 and 10. Stay in third gear. Miss the apex of 10. Actually forgot the damn thing was doing up there. I am blind today. What is going on? Fourth gear into 11th. A little bit too much curb. Went a little bit too wide. Way too shallow entry. Through turn 12. A little bit hairy. Oy. Turn 13. Fourth gear. Nice and easy. Don't want to drop down to third as the game suggests, because by the time you get back on the accelerator, you're pretty much shifting into fourth anyway. Ultimate corner, third gear, nice and easy. Straight up into fourth, flat out. in the DRS zone, and that is the lap of Bahrain.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
And that is the end of practice there. Completed the track acclimatization and then simulated the rest of them. Well, I did quick practice for the rest of them. Got a little bit of resource points, 1305 sitting there. Going to go for minor rear downforce because the car does tend to be a little bit oversteery and snappy, so we just want to be careful with that. But here we go. As always, one shot quali. Only need one lap to get it done. Nice looking helmet there. So here we go. Drop down the fuel load. There's setup again if you want it. And away we go. One lap, Bahrain. Let's see how we go. Alright. Flat out, a little bit bumpy, all the way down to turn 1. Want to go deep on the brakes here. Nice and easy. Straight down to second. No, staying in third actually. Never mind. Short shift 4th. Flat out 5th. 6th. DRS. All the way up into... I don't know what corner anymore. Third gear. Nice and easy on exit. Use the exit curb. Stay in 6th all the way through, up into 7th, drop down to 3rd. Sitting in P7 at the moment. P6 now. Into turns 9 and 10. 7th gear down to 3rd, 2nd. A little bit too much curb, short shift to 3rd. Flat out through 4th, all the way up to 8th. DRS engaged. Still in 6th, Bottas in 1st. Down to 4th for 11. Nice and easy on the accelerator through here. Don't want to send the car snapping into a wall. Down to 4th. Just flat out run down the back straight. Well, really the 4th straight in the track. Flat out sprint all the way to the line. Nice and straight. DRS. Don't need it. Currently don't need DRS. And there we go.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top 3. Bottas, Verstappen,
So we sit in
and Lewis
5th,
Hamilton.
Lando in
Well, that wraps
6th.
up qualifying, but don't worry.
See
we'll
what
be
we
back
can do
tomorrow
from
as we
there.
head into the Grand Prix.
I'm not expecting anything above 2nd. There's no way we're going to win, not with the AI at the level that it is. There's no way. What am I doing? What in the world am I doing? There we go. That took like a century. Jesus. Alright, so here we are. Get the emails out of the road. $14 lap race around Bahrain International Circuit. Here we are.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1 of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. So here we are in 2021 at the start of another Formula One World Championship. It all begins here. Mercedes looking to retain their hold on the title. Red Bull. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position.
Okay, never mind. We don't want starting grid and we don't want to hear from our commentators. Jeez, am I pissed off today? Well, the fuel load down, 27 kilos, 14.6 laps of fuel on board. Here we go. Clutch in, get the optimum RPMs, 5 red lights. And away we go, Bahrain GP, 14 laps. Good start up against Perez, straight up in behind Hamilton, using his draft to pull alongside. Down into turn 1, steady on the outside, just being careful, don't want to make contact with anyone. Up in a third, beautiful, nice run out of turn 2, down to turn 3, alongside Verstappen on the inside line. A little bit of contact on the way in, a little bit hairy there, but we get through, we get the job done. Bingo, second, next is Bottas. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh god, that was close. Did not want to get collected by anyone there. Took too much curb on that one, and that just unsettled the car massively. Great. Now we gotta play catch up. We started 5th. We were in 2nd. We're now in last. Certainly got some work to do. Mazepin and Schumacher first up. Surprised that Mazepin's actually ahead of Schumacher for once. No one heard anything. Already ranging up to the back is Schumacher here as we come in the penultimate corner of lap 1. Valtteri obviously setting the pace because he's, well, first. A little bit on the rev limiter there in 3rd. ERS overtake using the draft, slide on by Schumacher down front straight. Mazepin up next. Do we go for the dive into turn 1? Yes. We take a bite of that, and we are up into P18 as we just run away from the Haas cars.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look easy.
Doesn't look to be squabbling with each other. How lovely. Giovinazzi next, then Stroll, Latifi, and whoever's further up ahead. Giovinazzi, hey, don't go down the inside, not there. Oh god, he left us space. This is going to be hairy. Get the move done. Giovinazzi should have backed out of that. Absolute idiots. There goes Giovinazzi's race. Good job. Stroll, Latifi, up next. Up in P17 now. Decent recovery thus far, considering it's only been 1 lap. But then again, we are a much more powerful car than these guys, so you know, it makes sense. Right on the back of Stroll here once again. Nice run out of that corner.
They're going to be slow.
We call it that corner, and we get Stroll. Max Verstappen is apparently setting the pace. A little bit wide into the penultimate corner just because Stroll was there. We don't want him getting too close. Now we get the toe off of Latifi.
Being enabled this lap, we can use DRS when you are within 1
The wise and
second of the car
amazing
ahead,
Latifi.
and
Do
in the DRS
take the
zone.
dive. Yes. He leaves the door wide open, just absolutely holding it there for us. And we take the spot. Vettel and Raikkonen and Russell are next.
DRS is now available.
Thank you, Jeff. DRS is indeed available. A little bit wide there. Right onto the back of this little trio. only lap 3. We've made
There's been
5
an incident on
positions
track
in terms
resulting in
of
loose debris.
Banana.
Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no
So
plans
someone
for a
has
safety car
damage.
right now.
That's lovely to know. Looks like Lando's up into 3rd. Good on him. Managed to beat out Lewis and Sergio. A bit of a snap of oversteer there on the exit. That was certainly a jumpy moment. Now what we want to do here, so we know that we're supposed to come in on about lap 6. But considering that we're this far behind, we want to push an extra lap and wait for most people to
We're
hit.
approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Do we go for that dive? Yes, we do. Down the inside of Raikkonen. Russell locks up in front of him, spooks him a little bit. We get that spot nice and easy. Russell dead on ahead. Gasly's a little bit further up the field. Means Russell doesn't get DRS. He likely won't. He's in a Williams, poor guy. Doesn't know the feeling of having DRS available to him within a race. Well, he does now. I mean, 2022, but... And we go down the inside into turn 10. Contact is made as Russell tried to close the door a tad bit too late. We were already 100% of the inside with that move. He should have seen that coming a mile away. Anyways, P12. Ooh, that's scary. God, don't do that again. Down in the diff as the tires get worn a little bit further. Gasly 1.7 ahead. He's in DRS of Ocon. We're gonna have to push here. We've got a nice big scrag with cars up ahead. Both Alpha Tauris, both Alpines, and both Ferraris.
We're trailing our teammate by 9.7 seconds.
This could be interesting to catch up onto. Which we are very rapidly doing in the braking zones, as about expected. That is typically my strong point. Oh, got on the curb again. Saved it. I'm playing with fire way too much here. Almost within DRS range of Gasly. Come on. I just need a little bit longer. God, come on. Yes. Now he's got to hold here until that DRS detection point right at the end of this straight. We are definitely getting DRS off of him now. There is no way we aren't. 0.4 on the back of Gasly, 0.3 DRS, overtake,
Box. We're
in
coming
the
in this
toe. Here we go for the move. We have a little look-see, and we're going for it straight down the inside. Thank you, Gasly. That is P11. And no, sir, you're not having it back. Mine. Ocon, I would like your singular point, please. If you could hand it over nicely, that would be brilliant. If not, well, I'll just forcefully take it from you. Really doesn't bother me. The only question to answer is when. Ooh, snap of oversteer there off the exit 10. Yikes. I have a bit of a lead foot. Yeah. As Arafa would call it, a lead foot. I just got a heavy right foot. That's what I say here. Right on the back of Ocon now. Do we go for it? We're holding out, holding out, holding out, holding out. Ooh, we've got the DRS. Hey! Ocon, you absolute bastard. We got the DRS. Thank you very much, Ocon. Goodbye.
Gap to
I
car
do
in
not
front
need
is
your stupid
1.8
antics.
seconds.
Don't be salty that you lost P10. Sainz and Tsunoda.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now.
Yeah,
Just
so
be
there's
careful.
more debris about, but who's debris?
Okay, we can take you this
Anyways,
lap.
boxing this lap for the medium tyre. We've gone an extra lap. Lap 7, halfway into the race. Switch to the mediums, run home, see what we can do.
Don't panic just
No,
yet.
Jeff, no.
At our end. We're
No,
looking into it.
Jeff, don't. Don't do this to me. Not here. Not the first race of the season. Oh my god.
Lando's
Lando.
in the pits. Lando in the pits. We can confirm
No!
that it's an issue with our engine. The issue seems to be fixed, but we will keep monitoring it.
Oh, thank god. I'm getting stuck in lane. Thank god it wasn't worse. I would have been kicking myself if it was. On the plus side, we're leading the race.
The pit box is currently
We are
full.
boxing
Stay
at the
out
end
on
of this
track.
lap though.
Stay out on track.
Because we need to get off these soft compound tyres. Bottas on the hards. That's
Understood.
interesting.
Stopping
And
this lap.
Verstappen's jumped in too by a margin of 3 seconds. How intriguing.
Okay, touch wood.
Yes!
Seems like the fault has resolved
Standard fuel
itself.
mix is back. Oh, finally I've got full power. Let me charge down this... I don't know, would you call this the back straight? I don't know. Too many straights in Bahrain. Now we rush towards the pit entrance. Ultimate corner. A little bit too much curb there. Unsettle the car slightly. And straight into pit lane. Come on boys, quick stop, quick stop. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, 2.7. I'll take that. Gonna come out just ahead of this group.
That was our last
Alonso
stop.
and
No more
Leclerc
scheduled pit stops.
fighting away, and we managed to get in front of them. Perfect. Leclerc having a little look-see down the inside, doesn't think enough. Eesh. Right, lap 9. We have recovered amazingly thanks to strategy and just pure speed. P6 now. Norris started in P6, I was in P5. So that is quite a brilliant comeback. Thanks to strategy. Mostly. Hamilton 7.6 ahead. Norris on hards 8 seconds ahead. We've got a bit of pushing to do. We now run away from Leclerc here. He's outside of DRS.
Gap to
Fastest
teammate
third
ahead is
sector.
7.2 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 1.7 seconds.
That's an oops. Oh, Norris and Hamilton are fighting. Okay, brilliant. Pull me closer, boys. Pull me closer to the party. Come on, let's go.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Absolutely gapped Leclerc now. 2.7, increasing rapidly. My god. Oh, went a bit too much curve at turn 9. Yikes. Don't do that in real life. You go straight into a wall. .9 now, gaining like 2 seconds a lap on these guys. They're fighting that much. Well, they're not fighting now because there's almost, and holy shit, that is the fastest lap of the race. Okay, okay, that's a little bit concerning. Jesus. Fastest lap in the race on mediums. In a McLaren. Bahrain. First race of the season. Jeez. Nice and easy now. Not trying to push the car too hard so that we have another mistake like our spin on lap 1, but also just trying to push hard enough that I'm gaining on Norris and Hamilton. I don't think I'd quite make it though. I'm running out of laps. I've only got 3. I think now it's just a case of just calmly bringing the car home, nice and easy, in one piece. Not in pieces collected by marshals. Very nice line through there.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
That curb, I swear, is destructive. Just aims to kill F1 cars. Right, we're chilling. Yep, nice and easy. Don't think anything here is going to change anymore. It's 6.3 to Leclerc and 3.4 to Norris. I don't think much is going to change. Nice and chill. I'll just give you these last 2 laps. If I did actually record these last 2 laps. Just to watch and listen.
gap ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Last lap now. Just making sure that it is actually recording, because I did skip a little bit of it. Oopsies, my bad.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
And just checking again, because I really do not trust this thing. Here you go. Rest this lap, and just watch and listen. I won't say a thing. Alright, so P6,
That's the end of the race. We'll see
Lando
you
and
in
P5,
Park
that was a good fight back. After that lap 1 spin, putting us in last. Strategy just absolutely made the day, I think.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they certainly stood out as a drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone.
Congratulations to Red Bull and to Mercedes a bit there. So P5 and P6 for the team, not bad. Basically just inverted the cars if you don't really look at the race itself. Just look at the results. But that was a fight back. That was good. We've got pace in this car, and
today's performance means Max Verstappen
and you got the
now
fastest
owns
lap
the
too,
top
so
spot in the Drivers'
19
Championship.
points.
Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, there's
My
a lot of
God,
incredible
Red Bull,
driving out
Red
there
Bull,
today, Crofty. If I
Mercedes,
had to pick
Mercedes,
someone,
McLaren,
it's gotta be
McLaren,
Sergio
Ferrari,
Perez.
Ferrari.
Fantastic driving.
Damn
Let's
it, you
move on to the constructors. Red
Alpines.
Bull take over as championship leaders. Well,
P3
Ants,
in
an
the
end to another
constructors.
fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who
Alright.
joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
That was an okay race. A few mistakes, obviously, namely the lap 1 incident. I really should stop talking about that. A few other small mistakes, just slowing the car up a bit. But honestly, even if I took those mistakes out of the race, it still wouldn't have made it to Lando. So that's okay. It's a good fight. Certainly did enjoy it. Certainly enjoyed it. Just heading back to Team HQ now. And we get ready
That engine issue was unfortunate.
for the next race.
We should consider investing more in chassis upgrades and swapping out engine components when they're on the last legs to reduce the chances of this cropping up in
It was
future races.
literally the first race. There was nothing wrong with reliability. of the component. Anyways, enough resource points to get the front wing so that the car stays balanced front to rear downforce. Now we just advance time, collect our resource points. Personnel upgrade, and rear wing comes through, front wing upgrade comes through, more resources, and next race is Emilio Romana. Imola.
The car ready for the next race weekend.
That will be fun. Just having a look at potential updates that we can do. And we're going to get a minor engine update, so upgrades all round. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you for episode 2 at Imola.